Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with the Expanse, this time episode 5 of the second season. In the last episode, the starship was in the news and Christian kind of knows that there's something between Mao and Sadavir and Phoebe Station, but she doesn't have proof. Mao knows, or at least, I don't know, realized that she knows about them too. Sadavir, not yet. So that's kind of good for now, but again, he might be pressured to do something. And Johnson, Miller, and the crew on the Rocinante were about or wanted to destroy Eros. They planted the bombs, but when the Nauvoo was about to hit Eros, Eros said, "Not today," and move out of the way. Yes, I know, crazy. I can't wait to see, and I can't wait to see this episode. Of course, I care about all the rest, all the things that's going on, and Eros moving and how. But I mostly care about Miller getting out of Eros before something really bad's going on. So hopefully, like, I don't want Miller to die, not now. But also, I don't even want to think about, because in a way, this, if he kind of sacrifice for the good of the others, this will be like the ultimate sacrifice. Finally, he found his calling. I don't know. Let's not think about that. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start. So, without further ado, let's do this.
The Mormon generation ship was heading for Eros before the incident.
Fred Johnson claimed it was an engine test, but given the Nauvoo's speed and trajectory, it was on a collision course with Eros, which means he's lying to us.
Tell me, Colonel Janus, how does a big rock like Eros suddenly turn into a ship?
Madam, I don't know.
If Eros stopped rotating that quick, I'd be dead as a bug on a windshield.
Okay, so we broke a few laws of physics here. Maybe God's trying to play a magic trick.
You couldn't move Eros like that with a 2 gigaton blast.
No. I think we're looking at the waste heat, which means the laws of thermodynamics still hold. At least we still have that.
If Eros isn't spinning anymore, how can I still have gravity?
Dresden said the proto-molecule would break all the rules.
Anything from Mars?
It's nothing but denials and confusion.
What's happening?
Eros has changed trajectory again.
He's coming to
It's
Earth.
accelerating. It's now on a direct collision course with Earth.
Bitch. No. I really wonder what's gonna happen with the Nauvoo.
You call yourself a man of the system, but I'm not. Earth is my home. So whenever you're ready, I'd really appreciate it if you make a fucking appearance and rein in your goddamn science experiment.
Why do you think he knows what to do? No one knows. I don't know why they're still.
I'm gonna take my pet nuke for a walk. See what's what. You guys
Please,
take that man, the
someone
shortest way to get to
save
where we go.
him.
Oh, we'll be ready once you're inside.
Right.
Oh, man, come on. It's just you and me now, kid.
There's only one option left. For planetary defenses. A massive missile launch at Eros.
The odds are good that we'd destroy it, or at least turn it into a million pebbles.
Whatever biotoxin is inside Eros, can it survive in a vacuum, or do we risk scattering it all over the system?
Sadly, there's no time to conduct a study to satisfy your curiosity.
I mean, yeah, of course, he doesn't know that Eros just missed, or the Nauvoo missed Eros because Eros moved. I don't think the missile will get to Eros. I was gonna juke nukes left and right. Oh my god.
all your years, did you imagine you'd see a moment like this?
Yes. Because you're in charge.
Martian Prime Minister confirmed they won't consider our launch a preemptive strike.
There's a body. Doesn't seem to be infected at all. That's weird.
He killed himself before getting infected. I'm guessing he destroyed his brain, so what good would be for the proto-molecule?
I shake the feeling I'm being watched.
That's me. I'm watching you.
Yeah,
You're doing
you
great.
and all those fireflies. Oh my god. How much time? Ooh.
Guys, what's going on out there?
Funny you should ask.
Earth just launched half her nuclear arsenal, and I'm guessing they just target locked Eros Station.
Where's Eros?
I can't find it.
Holden. We just lost radar lock on Eros. The whole damn station just vanished.
Acknowledged, Tycho. It's off our radar too, but it's still right there. We have visual. It's just not reflecting radar anymore.
So what about the nukes or
If
missiles?
can't see Eros,
Then they can't blow it up.
Great. I mean that was the whole idea.
how can we stop it?
I have no idea. Why would you want to stop it?
I don't know why people keep asking them about the proto-molecule. No one knows anything. And also imagine if Eros hits Earth, how much it can learn from all the people that, remain.
Can't take the razor back.
They're not alive. They're not alive. There's no one here. There's voices.
Oh,
I'm talking to myself.
she is on Eros. She was infected.
Madam Abasarala, I'm James Holden, captain of the Rocinante. I've seen firsthand the hell that's going on inside Eros, and it mustn't be allowed to reach Earth. Fred Johnson is honorable. Give him access to your missiles, and my crew and I will guide them in.
150 live thermonuclear missiles under your control. I believe that makes you the most powerful man in the system right now.
Oh, really? And go get me a cup of coffee.
Is that supposed to be the middle finger?
Here comes the juice.
So, what is this juice they're talking about? Something to stand speed, that much of a speed.
Arjun, I need to stay here. I can't let...
Yes, I expected you'd say that. I smiled and grinned when you took that trip to the Sinai battlefront.
I know it hasn't even been easy. I know that, and I'm sorry.
Stop it. You never have to apologize to me.
Our home is threatened, and if I left, you wouldn't respect me anyway.
Why did I marry such a great woman?
You got very lucky, didn't you?
Naomi's heat map. You know where it's leading us? It's leading us right back to the Blue Falcon.
Where we found Julie?
What are the chances, right?
These voices are getting louder.
The closer I get to that,
Okay.
I think she's still in there. I'm not talking about her body, her consciousness.
Oh
I'm talking
no.
about a part of her that might be a part of this rock.
You know, the Razorback, her old ship headed right for Earth. I keep hearing her talk about the Razorback.
Oh
I think she thinks she's on
no.
it.
I think she's controlling this whole thing.
She wants to go back on Earth. Julie. Oh, that's why the Eros is headed. Fuck.
I'll try to reach Julie. If there's any part of her still left, you get her to stop this rock. And if that doesn't work, I still got my little pal here.
You're gonna negotiate with a girl who thinks she's a space station?
Well, you put it like that, it does sound kind of crazy.
Right now, it's imperative you divert Earth's missiles away from Eros. I'll await confirmation.
The UN's gonna think we're stealing their missiles. Like this whole thing is a ploy. They're gonna nuke Tycho next.
Fred.
There is no way that I'm going along with this.
It's already done.
Tell me you know what you're doing. You know shit.
It's time to see what's what.
Is that a bird? The bird again.
Hey, Miller.
Julie? You need to wake up now, kid. Used to be a cop on Ceres. I was supposed to find you, bring you home.
Kidnap job.
Yeah, kind of cocked that up, though.
They left me here all alone. They never came for me. I miss Earth.
I know, kid. You can't go to Earth. A lot of good people are gonna die if we go there. They're the same people you're fighting for.
I get it. I came an awful long way to find you. Because I believe in you. You need a guy like me. You need something you can steer the ship.
I'm done fighting.
Jesus was.
I just want to go home. What happens to us now?
I don't know. We die, maybe. Whatever happens, happens to both of us.
You belong with me.
So that was a thing. I actually got a headache because despite what it looked like, I was actually trying not to cry too much. But yeah, I failed, so I just gave myself a headache. That's great. I don't know, sometimes I'm getting too involved in the shows. I mean, depends of how good the show is or how much I like the characters. So this one has everything, so yay. I mean, good characters, good show, good story, good visuals, everything. So it's really hard for me not to get too involved and too much into it. So yeah, that's that. But I'm gonna be short and I'm gonna talk more in the beginning of the next episode. I had a feeling from the beginning that he's not gonna make it, but you know, I hoped till the last moment. But yeah, his character really evolved a lot. Because like in the beginning, he was a belter, kind of. I don't know if necessarily ashamed to be a belter, but definitely not happy to be a belter. Acting and dressing like an earther just not to look like a belter, and you know, doing his job, being a cop, like being the boot that kicks the ass and not the ass that gets kicked. Taking bribes, you know, just living from a day to another, finding, or he got assigned this case to find Julie, you know, learning more about her. At the end, she definitely motivated him to do what he did. I don't know if, I mean, I think it was also love, but it was more of respect. I think she gave him a purpose. It was like, you are born into this and you die into this, so there is no escape for anyone. And I think she showed him that there is another way. She was born in this rich family on Earth, being an Earther, having everything she wanted, but still she broke out of it and tried to fight as much as she could for the belt till the last moment. Made him understand that people can do better and be better and live for others and not just for themselves. And that's why he sacrificed himself. And I mean, they are dead, definitely. But like their conscience, his conscience, is still alive because it was definitely consumed by the protomolecule, and she was. So I don't think that the protomolecule died. Like, she's on Venus, just sleeping. Probably, they say that they feed with electricity and things like that. So no electricity, no power for the protomolecule, and she's just waiting, lurking in the dust. But yeah, wow. That shot of Venus and Eros crashing into it. This show is so beautiful. Like, again, I don't understand how could anyone cancel this show. Like, why? There are shows there that need to be cancelled, in my opinion, like, and yet something so beautiful. The story so beautiful. But yeah, definitely Miller turned 180 from his original self. Julie, I don't think she was controlling 100% the ship. She was talking about, you can stop the work, so I'm guessing it was more like she wasn't the captain, she was more like a driver, and she was just heading to Earth, and the protomolecule said, okay, I'm so okay with it because, more people for me, so yeah, it was like a car sharing. I still don't understand. I mean, I think they were he was kind of infected, and that's why he kept seeing what is it called, Julie, and also she saw Miller right before she died in the bathroom, and he was definitely not wearing what he was actually wearing, like the hat. He left it on Sirius. So I don't understand why. Like, it's not just Ghost or something like that. Like, it's not that type of show. So there must be something. Definitely, I mean, the protomolecule, everything that happens kind of strange. You can blame it on the protomolecule. Apparently, it doesn't follow the normal laws of physics. So that's great. I mean, just accelerates, goes into that mind-blowing speed for an asteroid, and disappearing from the radars. So that's that. What's gonna happen next? Like, the thing on Eros is done. There is still the protomolecule that Naomi hid, and the data that Dresden collected after Eros, after he took the samples from Julie. He injected the other belters, and he had no other samples, but just the data from them. And then he went to that abandoned station, and then when he died. So that's that. But I like it. Definitely must continue with, and will continue with, the proto-molecule, because like we're in the middle of it. We have to see the final form. I know it sounds weird, but I want to see it. And at the same time, I don't want for people to die to, make this final form. Something must happen. But also what Anderson told Miller, that when a man is about to lose everything, he will realize what's important to him. He'll see everything clearly, and he'll know where home is, and it will welcome him. And Anderson, I mean, he was right. Also, I kind of miss Anderson. He's not dead, so bring him back. Also, Eros and Venus colliding, both god and goddess of love. I mean, from different cultures, Roman and Greek, but that's kind of nice. The UN Assembly and Christian knows that Holden is alive. I don't think the spy Kenzo was able to send her information about Holden, so maybe it was the first time she and the rest sees him. I know that he's working with Johnson and the whole thing with the missiles, but I mean, at the end it kind of worked out, so that's that. Each episode I like Christian more and more. Even this episode when she was talking with her husband, it's really nice. I think the last thing is the juice. I don't remember exactly, maybe it's the head dish, but I think it's the first time that I hear about it. I still don't know what it is, but I'm guessing again it's something to make them withstand the speed. It's kind of like adrenaline and what is called, to make the blood vessels more like enlarge, dilate the blood vessels, and maybe also to make their blood thinner. I don't know, and that's why there's a possibility for the blood vessels to just pop, because they have a limit. I don't know what's gonna happen to the Nauvoo. In the intro of this episode there was no Nauvoo, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.